Okay, welcome to the Guitar Show channel. Really delighted today because what we're going to be talking about is this really cool amp, and it's actually my signature guitar amp. And I know every guitar player, his kind of dream is to have a signature guitar or an amplifier. And yeah, I'm really lucky because I'm just kind of there's one here, which was my first Mystic Blues made by a guy called Tommy Cougar in Sweden, and then I got hold of another one, and this is the kind of the signature model, which I sort of told Tommy I want this and I want that, and we're going to go through the things I asked and the things he said he thought I should have here in my music. So it's slightly different because from a Philips Sage model, and he's a great Canadian guitarist that's on the scene, and I think Phil's amp is a more modern, it's a kind of a later, more evolved design, but I've gone back to his early, the early mother, the original design spec, which was to replicate the amp or the tone on Texas Flood and Stevie Ray Vaughan's Steel String Singer. So we're going to do a video on the whole Stevie, how to build a Stevie Strat, which is this one here I've got here, and how to get a Stevie Ray Vaughan tone, and we'll go really into that first album, Texas Flood, and how he got that tone. But in this video, we're going to just look at this amp. It's called an RG70. Like I said, it's 70 watts, and it uses 6550 tubes, which are the big tubes, and basically you get a really, I think they're actually used in bass amps, so you get a really nice big tone. So let's just check out kind of a tune from Texas Flood, which I'm probably going to murder. But when I heard that Stevie Ray Vaughan album, Texas Flood, I was just blown away. Firstly, the first thing about this kind of voodoo kind of light tone, and obviously it's an amalgamation of different amps rather than just one amp. But let's just hear this amp do its thing. So there you go. That's beautiful kind of sound. The thing about this amp is you can do this. You hear that? So you're kind of just brushing the strings, and you've got these kind of like well, that's what I'm hearing. I might be imagining it, but you've got these kind of like harmonics jumping off the chords. Have another listen to this. Another tune would be if I can remember how to play this one. Oh, it's all coming back to me now. Yeah, so that's the kind of tune, the tunes that really, you know, work well with this amp. And this is just clean. This is the guitar. This has got Mojo pickups. It's ESP guitar going through a Strat, going through the amp. No effects, nothing. And so this is actually, if you buy this amp, this RG70 amp, it's not gonna look like this. It's gonna look better than this. This is a prototype, you know. So Tommy just, you know, got a prototype amp for me together. Obviously, it's a circuit inside there. It's gonna sound the same, but you know, it's gonna be a more beautiful amp case. And this one, there's no reverb. I'm using the reverb. It's a the tone reverb. But with any reverb, digital reverb, sounds really good. Just to go, so the amp. So actually, I am using effects. I just said I wasn't, but I am. There you go. So the guitar through the reverb pedal into the amp, and that's it, you know. And the only other effect you really want on this amp is a tube screamer. So we've got one of them. We've got a TS10. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. So. Bear in mind, we're playing pretty low volume. I mean, this thing is 70 watts. It's super loud, super clean. It's clean all the way up. And that's one thing when I got this amp off Tommy, I said, you know, what I basically want is what Tommy had, what Stevie had, which was a clean amp, and it didn't break up at all. You know, and this is what this amp does. It's just a super clean sound. But obviously, when you put a tube screamer in the front end, then it turns into something else, which we're going to hear now. You can really hear the transparent kind of tone there. Really hear the wood, you know, the actual wood on the front. There you go. The tube screamer really brings something else out of it, and it's pushing that preamp more, the preamp tubes, and it's really giving it up. I love this for rhythm, you know, as well. Check this out. So it does that whole kind of Stevie Vaughan sort of real fast, you know, sort of, and lovely definition. You hear that? You know, if obviously you're doing something like Rube Mood. So there you go, that's the RG70 amp. It's a clean machine all the way up. If you want that real beautiful clean sound, I know I do. For the stuff I do a lot of world music, and it's really nice to have just that real clean sparkling sound. I'll show you another lastly before we finish. Check this out. This is I use a lot of sort of soundscapes and pads, and so this is kind of cool. So it's really great for that, and you know, your chorus sounds. All that kind of stuff, you know, it's great. It takes effects really well. And in fact, I do a lot of my effects demos on this amp because it's just very clean. It's, you know, it's not you know, there's nothing, you know, adding to the tone or anything like that. It's just, it is what it is. So thanks for watching, and yeah, see you soon.